Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your May 18th weekly reading. This week is, it's a pretty good week, I think. I think you have some, like, little mental things coming on. But a lot of signs have been getting some just, like, mental thought things. This could be because, it's Mercury retrograde coming up, even though I've been saying in every single video, I think this is going to be a very good retrograde. It's very positive, and I think it's going to bring a lot of clarity into people. I think it's like one of those retrogrades that actually clarifies a lot of things, because retrogrades, remember, we go back to the past, and I think it's going to clarify that past for a lot of people. So the first card you got is actually the Nine of Spades, which this is considered a card of like bad luck and things like that. However, I don't think that's going to be happening to you. I'm getting this more on like an emotional level, and I think that you're going to be, I think Cancer is very emotional. And I mean, that gave me chills just thinking about it. So, I mean, that's kind of like, definitely like the truth when that happens to me. So, I think it's going to be emotional. I think that you're going to be just picking up, like empathically picking up other people's stuff. These are very confusing times for a lot of people who aren't as, who aren't who maybe don't know that the things that happen, don't know, they don't live spiritually or things like that. They don't know, that things are going to be okay and all these other things, and that we have to go through things. So I feel like you picking these things up from other people, and it kind of is confirmed throughout the rest of this reading here. The Five of Hearts is things coming from other people. I mean, that's what this card literally, it's like literal translation is in with most traditional readers, is that it's feelings from other people that you're kind of picking up. And so I think that you just have to kind of this week block out those feelings, just realize that they're not coming from you, is really what I'm feeling. Is that realize that if you're feeling down, you're feeling whatever, just realize that those feelings are not coming from you, plain and simple. The next card you have, it actually came out two cards. Ace of Spades, which is usually, it's read as a negative card again, but again, I feel like this is more of that feelings from other people, but it's almost like a death. It's almost like the death card in the tarot in a lot of ways. It's like a rebirth kind of deal. It's new things. So maybe you're just realizing, it's you realizing that these feelings are from other people, and so you're kind of letting those feelings go. It can, so it's like an ending to those things. Next, you have the Ten of Clubs, which is a great card to get. And again, this is kind of what made me think that this is all mental. This is a very mental card. So, it signifies things coming from your head, your brain. However, this is a very, very, very positive card, because it indicates wealth. It indicates a lot of success, and it indicates a lot of like luck. This is a very lucky energy, and it can also indicate new love coming in, into your life and things like that. And it can indicate just stability. Again, this retrograde I think is to be very stable, and I think that a lot of people have gotten cards this week that represent this stability coming back in. And it's like an understanding stability. Like, you now understand why things had to happen like they did in the past and all these other things. So it makes you feel more stable. And to confirm all of this, you have the Four of Diamonds. This is one of the most stable cards that there is. It's literally kind of like the house card. It represents a house and all the things that come with living in a house: comfort, stability, security, love, warmth. Just the list goes on of what a house provides for us. So these are all the things that you're going to end up feeling like. So I feel like a lot of these negative-ish, they're not really negative, things are more in your past. I feel like you're picking them up off of other people. I think if you can not do that, you'll actually be in a very stable position. I think water signs are becoming very stable. Since 2006 for some water signs, and really it started in 2008. Water signs have had zero stability in their lives, and they've actually become stronger. Water signs have always been called the emotional signs because we rule emotions. However, I think we've been put through so much tough stuff for the past 8-10 years that we've actually become some of the strongest signs that there are now. And if you listen to some of the not so mainstream, not conventional astrologers who are into kind of like the fringe astrology, some random stuff, that's what they say. They say like the signs are kind of moving into different kind of positions and different ways of being, and kind of evolving in a lot of ways. So I think this is the start for a lot of you. I think it really started in 2008 for most signs, but I think you're starting to come into that power. So it's going to be a great week, really. And thank you for watching this reading.